Good evening and welcome to Big Brother's Bit on the Snide. Tonight we will be discussing what is a wife, Stephen Good's fury at the blatant theft of his his patented toast strategy, and who knew that working at Babe Station gave you RSI in your wrist. I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And here we are with professional, well-produced and something else coverage of Borehamwood's Biggest Bastards. So, starting from Saturday, we've got our new housemates now. How you feel they're settling in? Nicely? Nastily?
This is like an emergency podcast just to discuss the blatant actressing of the new housemates, the fixing, the outside contact, the mixing.
I'm not sure what you mean, but let's just go through it and unpack the whole thing. So, I've never heard, I don't know when this came about, at what point in the shows, to be honest. I've never heard anyone have a safe word in Big Brother before. Is this a first?
It's a red flag, that's for sure.
And is helicopter a good safe word? Because if Mohammed Al-Fayed does come back, or Lord Sugar in a helicopter, could there be confusion? And could this new Mark use this as a rape opportunity? I don't know.
I've forgotten the start of that question.
Well, it wasn't really a question, but also in this section of the show we had the STD gay. Now, what do you like, an STD or an STI?
Which is what's the one that people say now? What's the one we used to say when we used to go for them back in the day?
I think I say STD.
It is STD.
But STI, I think that's for the young uns. But maybe it's different in Ireland. Who knows?
What's better, a disease or an infection?
It depends which one it is,
disease
really.
Disease sounds worse. Anyway,
so theoretically, if you're on Big Brother and as someone's going to the diary room, you say, "Are you going for an STD/I test?"
Yeah.
Is that offensive?
I'll say so.
What's the problem?
It's like, just because you were like queuing up for something, it's like you queue up for the fucking self-service checkout at Asda. You queue up for the deli counter if you're Joel in Waitrose. You queue up for a roller coaster. You don't necessarily just queue up for an STI check, although he's obviously been for one, so he knows the regime.
Well, it's good to know that he stays on top of his sexual health, but
he hasn't had his Rod Rid since Christmas.
Now, you're right. You're right. Now, I thought that was quite frank of him to admit that. So, just to recap there, he's not had his Rod... Is this right? His Rod Rid since Christmas. The poor little thing. It's no wonder he's going crazy.
What were other people's reaction to him saying that?
Do other people... I don't know if anyone that watches struggles to understand what he says. Like, I've been rewinding quite a lot this weekend for various reasons.
That's true.
Looking at cock and balls, just trying to understand what this guy is saying. But is this the new mint banter? Is it okay now?
Apparently, if you put it on the warning that it's, what was it, sexual banter?
No, this is only on tonight's show. It said it contains, the usual. It contains scenes of full frontal nudity, blah, blah, blah. And was it sexual banter?
I think so.
Normally it's like sexually offensive language or sexual assault or the usual stuff they have on Big Brother. Now they've rebranded it to banter. If it's banter, surely you don't need to warn about it. Come on, that's stupid.
Banter is unacceptable. Just ban any sort of banter. Sexual banter.
Well, hang on, what about mint banter?
That's gone. That's
right. Okay.
Archaic. Oh, hold on. We're getting all in the middle. It's because James is doing the notes tonight. It's confusing. He also said to that, what's her face, that boring thing.
Hang on. Chloe, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
He said something about someone threw semen into you.
Oh, yeah.
And got you pregnant.
Well.
What the fuck?
So.
And then, Danny was like, oh, don't talk to the girls like that. oh, just not respectful. It's like, but then at the same time, they're all like sitting around going, oh, Mark's a nice guy, isn't he? Yeah, he's really funny, isn't he? Yeah, he seems like a real nice guy. He's just, he's just messing around. He's just joking.
Now, why are they saying that he's a nice guy when, I mean, I admire his gameplay, but I wouldn't put him down as like, salt of the earth, one of your own.
I know why they're saying he's a nice guy.
What?
Because they're scared of calling him a cunt and then Big Brother showing it on the screen, basically.
Is there any housemate that is not terrified of Mark?
Yes.
I think, really, it's not about... They're not... Like, the clever ones are thinking... Even Danny, who was, like, shaking with fury at first... They're all starting to think, how am I going to live with this? How am I going to cope with this? It's all about how am I going to reorientate my game to deal with this terrible person that's been put onto me. And he's quite a rotten person.
I know he's not scared of him.
I know who's not scared of him as well.
Jade.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah. But I was thinking Showbiz, but there we go. Now, another thing that's been bugging me this week. Now, I respect the polyamory society.
Polyamory.
What is a polyamor?
If you're going to be one, at least get the name right.
But we don't know that that's wrong.
Yes, I do know that's wrong. It's polyamory.
What did she say?
Polyamoracy.
Well...
Like supremacy.
Right.
You can't be certain thing and not even be able to pronounce it.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Seamless leads us into...
Seamenless.
Oh, babe, no, you can't prove that now. So, Mark...
Yeah.
What did he accused... He rumbled... Well, did he? He said that Jade was not polyamorous.
And not a model. And why are you putting on that accent?
another is that your real voice moment?
Yeah.
Which I thought was good strong gameplay to go straight for her like that.
I like it when Jade goes, did somebody get a warning? And she puts on that one. I know it really bugs people, but I think
it's going to grate.
I think it's funny.
I think as time ticks by over the next 8 weeks or so, that will get quite bugging.
Look, let's do real talk for a moment about Mark. Right. Mark has been sent in. He's not a real person. He's just like some fucking what? He's just some.
He's a real person.
Well, he's a real person, but he's been sent in with an agenda by Ted, hasn't he?
You think so?
That's not his real personality. No one acts like that. He's obviously been sent in just to be like the villain, which is fine, and he's a good villain. But like virtually sexually assaulting people is not acceptable, as Aaron found out. Isn't it? Well,
yeah. Aaron, I mean, hashtag fallen brothers.
No fancy.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, is it unfair that this guy's getting away with some quite bad things?
No.
Well, Aaron...
He hasn't even had a warning, or we've not seen him get a warning.
It's because they changed the whole format of the disclaimer to banter.
He didn't even get a warning for talking about nominations, saying basically to Eileen, I didn't put you up.
No, but it was a good move though.
Let's talk about Showbiz for a minute. Enough about Mark. Now, when Showbiz come back in the house, Jack said, him saying Showbiz every 30 seconds is going to piss me off.
Now, I think that's a bit unfair. I mean, it's his catchphrase, and it's better than, stop being a prat, or whatever he says.
But Showbiz, the mask dropped pretty damn quick, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, why is everyone in this house crying all the time? Literally, 2 minutes later, in the diary, like, I can't hack it in here. It's like, please.
Now, I know you personally, you like a pure game. Myself, not so much. Now, when Showbiz came in and started telling the others basically what he'd seen,
how they're perceived,
what he'd read in the Mirror last night about so and so.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about that?
How do you think I feel about
it? Neither pleased nor displeased.
It's like, does he get a warning for that? Maybe they're just allowed to talk about the outside world now. Maybe they read newspapers and shit. Probably got a Kindle and everything.
What, when you're in sequester?
No, just in the house.
Oh, maybe.
Hey, we ain't seen them do the shopping list for a while.
Oh, you missed the shopping task. Careful what you wish for. I'd give that shopping task to Mark.
Oh, God. It would be all maxi muscle.
It would be 3-leaf clovers. What else?
What? 3-leaf clover? What?
Clovers.
Anyway, so hey, aren't you meant to be running the structure of this? You've just given up already.
This is the structure.
Oh, okay. What's next on the agenda?
Oh, right. Okay. So, well, we're talking about alliances now,
right?
And really, well, obviously we've got the old, housemates,
the old guard
banding together. What are we calling them?
The bubble buddies.
Can be, not bad. But the strongest alliance to come out this week, definitely, is Showbiz and Marc.
Together, they make Sharc.
Beautiful. Sharc with a C. Lovely.
Oh, they need their own hand gesture, like on Big Brother Canada.
What can it be?
I don't know. Hand gesture don't work on a podcast. Just make that up yourself.
Right.
Yeah, so Sharc.
Now, they're always gaming, always plotting, always strategising. I quite like it.
Marc says, they're in here to make friends. I'm here to fuck shit up.
Thank God. Finally, after all, I've been waiting 100 years.
And even Showbiz said, this house is too happy. You don't like a happy house? Happy house. Come on.
Happy house? Who wants a happy house? No one.
Yeah, but who wants to go in there and be miserable as sin? It don't make any sense.
Helen Woods.
Well, she don't want to be miserable. She just wants to put everyone on
Listen,
blast.
she got a boyfriend, alright.
That's not Helen Woods.
Whatever. Anyway, now then we had a really, really funny, a bit of fun. Because when I watch Big Brother, I think, you think, oh, it's depressing. Arguments, backstabbing, deceit. I've got a boyfriend, alright. All that business. But sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of fun. So what they did for us as a little treat, they gave Joel his own talk show. Now, who's better, Kilroy, Nicky Campbell, or Joel? Tricky, isn't it?
Kilroy. Jeremy Cole.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that, yeah. So, what question... Actually, did he ask any really inappropriate questions?
Hold on, let me just refer to my notes. He was slut-shaming that Harry for wearing no knickers or something.
Oh, my God.
It's like, why do you dress this way?
Did anyone know...
Do you think it's immoral to dress this way?
Did anyone notice? Well, I know she wasn't wearing any knickers.
Oh, here we go. Go on.
When she... I should really have watched the episode again and seen where they were sitting. When she got up to go on to talk to Joel on the... in his studio, his imaginary studio... I thought it's Danny. I think I could be wrong. Well, Cranny, Danny and Christian MJ Secret, whatever he is, that fella. They both had their hands on the sofa and then lifted it up and sniffed their fingers.
Did you imagine this?
It's possible that I did imagine it, but I'm sure I saw it.
Where she'd been sitting?
I don't know.
That's disgusting.
I could have made it up.
That's horrible.
As time ticks by, I apologise.
If you witnessed this, write in to Ofcom. So yeah, what else did Joel say?
Don't know. Whose show was better, Stephen Goods or Joel?
Stephen Goods.
Hundo, completely. So a bit of a fail there, Joel.
Basically, I know it's a crap because we were drunk as fuck when we were watching this episode because it was my birthday. So really, but I got some good quotes. Nick said when. Stop telling me off.
You said you had some good notes.
I have. Nick said when Marc come in, it's like someone's had a shit on your doormat and told your mum to fuck off. That's the sort of guess that I like.
Alright.
Danny said, what's his name, comes out with some funny stuff.
Now, do you think Danny really doesn't know Marc's name? I think he knows it fine well.
But Marc did the same thing to him, pretended he didn't know his name as well.
Smart, beautiful.
Devious.
So I've seen some legacy Big Brother this weekend. It has been beautiful game moves, I've got to say.
Now, Marc said about Jade, she looks like an extra from Lord of the Rings. How rude.
Could be.
What do you think it is? Gollum, Martin Freeman.
I've not actually seen Lord of the Rings. So
yeah, but you know what Gollum and Martin Freeman look like, right?
The troll. I don't know. Is there a troll? Must be.
Don't know.
A Middle Earthian. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah.
What's next?
So next, Showbiz.
That's Showbiz.
Never want to miss an opportunity.
Yeah.
His first journey. Now, he had a journey when they kicked him out in the first 20 minutes, but that wasn't enough. Now he's got to have a proper journey.
He got best bits and all.
He went in the DR. Actually, you know what he said.